Hi Pisces, welcome into your first reading of 2024. Even though I'm doing the actual video before 2024, it's interesting to see what's going to happen that first week. So, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what's going on here for my Pisces first week of January? All right, so I sometimes do the videos a little bit early on because I'm going to be traveling for New Year's Eve. So I figured I get your video in, which means I'm in total overtime. But I want to get the top 6 zodiac signs out. And then everyone else, I'm just going to have to rotate. Now, you guys, you've been surprising me week after week. Now, first things first, you do have the Magician here, which talks about manifesting anything that you need for your future. But why is that such an important card? Because it's a major arcana. See here on the altar over here with this Magician, which, by the way, this is a Taurus card. So maybe some of you have Taurus in you, your chart, or you're dealing with one. Moreover, and more importantly, it's just telling me the skill set that you have to do what it is that you want to do. If there's a relationship you require to have in your life, if there's a particular journey you want to take, a course of action, a job, a skill set, you got it. You got it all going on because you have every element on that altar to make it happen. So if you think that for a second you're lacking something, you're not. Here's what makes this interesting for me. See, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. So, easily to denote the fact that you're walking away from something. Either you are or they are. Let's put this together. When you have the Magician and at the bottom of the deck it's saying Eight of Cups, someone's walking away. A lot of you, I don't know if you're worried or you fear that you might not have what it takes to take care if you leave. Like, say, for example, you're in a marriage and you're getting divorced. You're scared to leave because your finances are so intertwined, or your children are so intertwined in your lifestyle, or whatever it is. Some of you, I don't know, maybe you have to go back and live with your parents for a hot minute. Whatever the case is for you guys, you still have the wherewithal and the means to do what it is that you need to do on your own to be okay. And I know the universe has your back because check it, right? You got the Eight of Cups. What's under this card? Uh-oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's the universe trying to help you. As a matter of fact, they want you to discern. They want you to be discerning adults. Sorry, one of my curls sprang loose. But they want you to make moves in your life. And you are. It's big. I mean, you're a water sign anyway. So just like the natural fish that you are, you will go down that river. You will go with the course of the river flow. But it's saying, okay, you're making these changes in your life. Don't be scared, Pisces. You got what it takes, and you can manifest anything you want in your world. Obviously, we're going to get more details when we clarify. But let's see what's coming in for you, Pisces. What's coming in from my Pisces, please? The Empress. What's with the one cards? You really try? Oh my God. What's with the major arcanas, actually? 3 of them. You have the Empress here, which is another Taurus card. Just kidding. It just tells me that you understand your worth and your value. And sometimes it's a little lonely when you're an Empress because you know that you're capable of bringing things into this world. See, I know it has a lot to do this situation, and this storyline is very much specific to the Pisces that's going through some sort of collapse. A collapse of a job or a relationship. Because the Tower talks about a crash and burn. So that's getting fired, that's getting divorced, that's breaking up, that's even having a big fight. So maybe it can be on the gentler version where no, you're not breaking up or losing that job, but it's a big issue. It's a fight. It's a problem. It's a change in your world, right? And it was on shaky ground to begin with. The universe doesn't give us towers for no reason. A couple of reasons why it came. There was changes in your life that you needed to make and you weren't making it, so the universe did it for you. Or you weren't making a decision or a choice. That is a choice when you don't make a choice. So then the universe shows you, okay, well, here's what your decisions have brought to you. and it's usually a tower. But I see you walking away with your pride. Okay. And you're saying, look, I'm the one that brings things to the table. I'm the one that puts the shit here on this table here. I'm the one that, pays for the walls and the roof and the this, and I'm the one that brings the kid into the world. I'm the one who brings home the bacon. I'm the one that, has their shit together in a way. So if you're dealing with somebody here who's not validating that for you, you potentially are having big fights, arguments, or you're walking away of some kind, right? And the only other person in the field of the Empress is the Emperor, to be honest with you. But let's put it this way. The Emperor, right, comes up with ideas. The Empress, she turns the neck, which way it goes. So, and somebody like left me this nasty comment when I was describing the Empress, and I guess they were feeling themselves, and good for you. You should always feel that way. But they're sitting there telling me how, like, or maybe the Empress doesn't even need the Emperor. They don't need anybody. Oh, that's not fucking true, my friend. Everybody needs somebody, but it's a matter of knowing your worth and your value. And then they're like, no, we don't have to choose an emperor. I'm like, surely you don't. And you can also choose less and pick a king or a queen instead, but you'll no longer be an empress. That's why they say it's lonely at the top. And that's that. How many people can match an energy of an empress? Only an emperor. That's it. No one else. Kings and queens report to emperor and empresses. Let's continue. I hope I made some sense there on a metaphorical, type of way. What doesn't Pisces see coming their way, please? And it wasn't a Scorpio reading, by the way. Scorpio got a little aggressive with me. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords talks about stress, anxiety, having sleepless nights. All these things, and obviously it makes sense. When I see major arcanas coming around, and they're sniffing around you, there's big things that are happening to you. It's like they're putting up these guardrails for you right now, your spirit guides, Pisces, because they see, where your mind is going. They see the path that you're taking, and they're hoping to get you through this, right? Because you're having all this stress, you're having all this anxiety. You could even be panicking, but the universe is like, don't worry. It's uncomfortable. It's change, Pisces. It's change, and it's very, very uncomfortable, but we got you. Just keep through it, Let's see what the advice is. So maybe it can give us a little bit more clarification, because we're reading right off of just 3 cards right now. Well, at least I am. Eight of Swords on the floor. All right. Eight of Swords, you don't want to get stuck right now, okay? You see this person, they're blindfolded. Why are they blindfolded? Because they don't know what decision to make. They think they're stuck. They're not stuck. This is why you also got Magician. You got Magician because, sorry, I'm just trying to focus this. You got Magician because it's trying to say, don't worry, you got the skill set. Everything on this altar you can use, Pisces, for yourself. You're blindfolded. If you took off the blindfold, you'll see that you're not actually stuck. You can kick these swords down. It's all right here. So you can get yourself unstuck. You can get on this broom and fly away. You can put on your thinking cap. It's just something you haven't come up with yet, right? Let's see what the outcome is for the week. And guys, don't forget, these are just weekly readings. This is not like, energy that's going to stick with you forever and a day. Outcome for the week for Pisces, please. Three of Swords is on the floor. Oh, and there's the tossing the hat in the air, the world. All right, so you are going in a little bit of some stressful situation where you're going over and over again something in your mind, right? And it's like almost as if you're competing with yourself. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not passive aggressive, But like in 1 minute you're saying, but if I do it like this, but then you're like, no, I can't do it like this. Then I'm stuck again. But what if I do it like this? But then no, I'm stuck again. It's like the excuses that you make for the decisions that you're also coming up with to get yourself out of this. Make no mistake here, Pisces, the Three of Swords, I'm going to pick it up right now, is a very painful card. You're only human. It's only normal to be processing the way you're processing things because it looks like something falling apart. It looks like something that you're walking away from. But, overall, the message I'm feeling and seeing with the backup cards are from the major arcanas. They're like, you got this. We get you. We know you're hurting. Hold on. But do not let this get you stuck. Let's start clarifying. Let's get some more details and see what's up here. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. All right, the studio's slowly changing. The new lighting came in. Actually, the whole lighting is not on. Give me a second. I'm pausing for a sec. Okay, that looks a little better. But yeah, everything is starting to trickle in from deliveries. All right. All right. Also, guys, I hope you do follow me on Instagram, Elpis Enlightenment. So sometimes, I put interesting stories up and links to when I put up a new video for you. Water Wednesday. The Magician, please. Knight of Pentacles. It looked like somebody came back, or you went back to them, or they came back to you. This is the before tarot, which is telling me why we're here today. Okay, why the Magician is your situation. It looked like somebody came back or went back to the person, the ex or whatever, or circumstance, and started slowly moving forward, picking up the pieces, but just moving ever so cautiously. Okay? And so you started manifesting, and you probably manifested this person back. You manifested this situation here. Let me see what After Tarot is saying here for Pisces. After, please. Magician. Oh, my mom is cooking something so lovely downstairs. I can't wait to go and see what it is. All right, let's do more The Magician. I love holidays. All the family gathers. Two knights. This one now is the fastest knight in the deck. This is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands here dashes in, dashes out. This is an affair. This is going in and out. This is something flaky. So if this was like a job, it's like rushing in to do something and leaving, like not crossing T's and dotting I's type of jam. And then there's the third knight. Guys, knights are messengers. They do things physically. They bring a message and then they leave. It's just how they do it and what they present. So Knight of Cup back here presents a cup of an emotion. So it's like an invitation to talk about feelings. The Knight of Wands is like the most, frivolous dude ever, or dudette. Couldn't give a fuck. Comes in, does their jam, and leaves, right? It's in-out energy. And Knight of Pentacles, on the other hand, is somebody who does the cautious thing. That was you before you had the Magician. Now that you have the Magician, things are just like speeding up and moving on. But how are they moving on? And I don't think you're going to like the way they're moving on because it's not your class. It's not your vibe. Let's see. What is the Empress, please? It's not your frequency. The Empress, please, with before tarot. Oh. There we go. Yeah, you had some kind of ending or betrayal, whether you did the deceiving or you were deceived, okay? Here it is, the Ten of Swords, but it's in reverse. And then the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. This was reversing some sort of breakup, some sort of ending, right? And then you could have went back or they came back to you, some shit like that. And you're the one, some of you you even could even be quite literally pregnant. So it could be that person that you got pregnant with. Others of you, this was just you opening up something that had ended. And then they came back. Um, yeah, they came back. And so you're like, okay. But you kind of always held yourself at a certain barometer, Pisces, like at a certain level. You're like, yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna stay here. They gotta either match me, come in correct, or not at all. All right, now let's see what the Empress is saying with the After Tarot. The Four of Pentacles sideways. And the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Okay. So your only problem here is, your only issue is that you're struggling to let go of something or someone. Because you do have wish fulfillment back here. You do have a desire of some kind that you're working on real hard with Eight of Pentacles. I know you're nursing some kind of pain, Pisces. I mean, I see it. And I know you're trying to work through it quite, figuratively and literally. Like you're maybe at work, or just keeping your mind occupied on something else. But that's the one challenge I see you here having, is letting go of something. So maybe you thought that before your person was your emperor or something like that. But something fell apart. It just did. And your struggle here is to let it go. Let's continue. What is the Nine of Swords, please? You have the Six of Swords and the Hierophant. See, you before thought that you were going to a place that were better days ahead, right? You thought you were getting into something that was like a relationship or marriage. It still looks like it's going that way, because here you are in the boat and the raft with somebody. I don't know if you arrived or were leaving. But it looks like you had to mentally leave something behind, and that's kind of giving you some sort of torment, some kind of anguish. And that's why you're at this place. You're like, oh my God, I've got to mentally disengage from this person who I thought I was going to be married to or get engaged to. Or, quite in fact, you were. You were married to them, or you were engaged, or you had a commitment. Let's see after. Could be somebody else wants that from you, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, unclear. Knight of Cups with, ooh. Okay, so I don't know if you're dealing with two people or one in the same. Take it as it resonates. Your stress for some crazy ass reason comes from this person, this King of Swords. This is somebody that could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be an air sign, but they are somebody very fair. They are balanced, they are honest, and they make decisions that are just, because they're a king and they're in the upright position. But again, you're an empress. They're a king, but they're bringing you in from out of the cold. So you're not as lonely. And Ten of Pentacles. They want to marry you or commit to you. If this is work related, this is, look at this. You turning around your financial crisis into a rainfall of money. And this person's helping you do that. But you're stressing over this because I think maybe time might be an issue. I don't know. Why does it feel that way? Because here's the invitation. And under it, when you get this, the stress kind of does go away, but I do see you burdened by it too. I don't know. Why would you be burdened to make a decision when this person wants to commit to you? It feels like, because you know you got to do it. I don't know why you think you're stuck though. Let's go there. What's the Eight of Swords, please? This is the advice position. Getting yourself unstuck. You put yourself in mental jail. You need to get yourself out. You did. You are. You're ruminating over something. You're going over something over and over again in your head. You know you need to make a sacrifice. You win some, you lose some. This is a bittersweet. So it's not like you're empty handed, but you are leaving something important behind, something you cared very deeply about, and you were hoping to collaborate with this person. You could have been having a 3-person situation, but there you are. You know that you have to take care of something you need to get rid of. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you something big. Let's see. Let's continue. What does After Tarot say about this 8 of Swords? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. It's this person. It's the person that you're attracted to, or you had a lot of chemistry with, a lot of passion here. Oh wow, look at this. The 5 of Swords in reverse, and here's the 5 of Swords upright. Guys, once you make this decision, things start moving forward. I see you starting a new chapter in your life, a new journey, but you're taking heartache with you. But you're not alone, so it's weird to me what's happening to you. Please, I'm so curious to know what the hell that is. Leave your comments down below. What is the World and the 3 of Swords, please? See, it wasn't committed. Before, you didn't have a commitment. It was non-committal. You were just keeping it casual, right? And you were not healing anything at all. You weren't learning or healing something. Don't be mad at me. I love you, Pisces. Now, what is 3 of Swords and the Knight of Wands, please? Nine of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse is talking about the stress kind of after the fact falling away. I know you had to choose between 2 people or 2 course of actions or a path. Don't forget the Tower, Pisces. Not making a choice is a choice. It's also going to get you stuck. I know you're blindfolded here and you're struggling to see which decision or which way to go. I honestly feel like that which is meant for you won't pass you by, Pisces, but I also think that you're being presented here with someone that's going to bring you in from out of the cold. Can also turn around your whole financial life too, to boot. So I think that's why you're not stressing. I don't know if in your mind or if it's the person you're dealing with who's thinking this, like, I still have plan B. But I don't know. I don't feel like you're thinking that way because you feel like you're stuck. But Spirit's like, you're not stuck. You just need to make a sacrifice. It's not going to be cool, and it is going to hurt you, but you are going to start a new chapter in your life. And you will move forward. And you will have better days. All right, so that's just a weekly reading, guys. Don't forget, energy shift and change. Let's get our cards for the extended reading. Those of you who don't know, you need to be a member to see the extended. In the extended, we go into your person, their thoughts and feelings for you on a romantic level, the actions that they're going to take, and then what Spirit has for you. All right, so let's see. What do we have for Pisces, please? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then there's codependency at the bottom of the deck. Codependency will get you stuck with the wrong person. Okay? And if you think it's just something else, guys, then playfulness is how you can maybe possibly bring back some romantic love here with somebody that it was lost. We'll see when we deep dive on this card in the extended. And maybe we'll pull another romance angel to see what's going on there. But before we leave, let's see what shadow and light has to say. Okay. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what you got for Pisces, please? Pisces, please. Oh, I can't wait to change this desk and the new chair that's coming. Ah, yes. Okay. You guys got advise and listen. Interesting. Let's see what's saying here. Advise and listen. When someone is experiencing hardships, we often like to offer our support in the form of coming up with solutions for them. However, this rarely makes them feel any better, and likewise, if you're having some issues and people try to suggest solutions to you, you might feel agitated. Know the feeling? It's because deep down inside, you have already thought about the different solutions. You already know what actions you will eventually take. But right now, you just want to let the painful emotions flow out of you to relieve the pressure and release the pain. Oh my God, Pisces. For the pain to go away, you want to feel heard. You want people to understand what you're feeling, and you need your feelings to be validated in this vulnerable situation. I feel for you guys. It is the same for other people too. They might not want to hear your advice right now. They might just want you to listen. This card encourages you to stop and think before you offer a solution to anybody or when you are being offered solutions. When it comes to helping others, think about what they are saying and listen carefully before replying. Did they ask you for advice? Did they ask you to offer any suggestions on how to resolve their issue, or did they perhaps not ask anything at all? If they didn't ask, it's highly likely that what they need is just empathy. If it makes you frustrated when other people are trying to help you through giving advice, think about what it would be like from them, and try to express this beforehand so they know how they can best help you. Deep within, I know how to solve my own problems. That's an affirmation for you guys. All right. That's what we got here for this reading this week. All right, beautiful souls. I will see you next week, and my members, the link is down below.